adjust your tailstock. I mean your tool rest. Okay, so see how like this is about the middle, right here, and see how low my tool rest is. So what you want to do is kind of pull that tool rest up like that for your piece, and it can change with whatever piece you're using. So then tighten that up, kind of set that in place. Then you get your tool rest as close as you can to the piece. Because if you can imagine, here we go, I've got my skews, I've got all my parting tools, this is like a little bowl gouge right here. This is a roughing gouge. So this is like your monster guy right here. He'll really take away a bunch. And so if you can imagine, if I've got my tool rest right here, and my piece of wood, the edge of it is way over here, and I've got to take this thing way out there, what can happen? Like that. It can easily get like, because you've got so much room between this and your piece, okay? So what you want to do is get it super close so that can't happen. You always want to kind of keep readjusting your tool rest so that you stay as close to the piece as possible. What I usually do is kind of give it a couple turns right away in the beginning, just to make sure it's not going to hit that tool rest, and then I flip it on. All right? So always use your glasses. Make sure everything is nice and tight. Y'all can back up now if you want.
Yeah.
I think you'll be fine, but yeah, go ahead and back up. And let's just hope that this is not one of those instances where I cut my hand off or something while you're all videoing. So that'd be great. All right, wear glasses. I like to wear gloves personally. I'm a glove guy. I like to wear them, but some people swear and say don't ever wear gloves when you're using a lathe because you get it caught. I don't know. There's two different schools of thoughts on that. No, I'm good. But I will wear gloves when I do it, but you don't have to. And then I always, although I'm not today, oftentimes I'll wear a mask. And obviously because of dust and everything, but also I just like to kind of have like a layer of protection. And so what we started wearing is literally like these face masks. And it's just a big plastic shield in front of your face. And it honestly, it feels so much more secure. So that's what we do. All right, what I'm going to do today is just make a simple candlestick. Now this guy here does not look, doesn't have any speed control. So sometimes you'll have them and they have a speed control. And so with different types of wood, you kind of turn the speed up and turn it down and whatnot. Faster is typically better, when you're using like a harder wood. I think it's going really super fast, and you just barely stick that tool in there and it starts taking away wood. All right, here we go. There we go. So you can see that thing gets going pretty fast. You take your tool and you just stick it right here on the rest, and you kind of want to just be even with the tool and the edge of the tool. You want to like turn it as you go. You don't want to just allow the piece of wood to hit one place on the tool, and all you're going to do is like sit there and you're just going to make that one place dull. So you kind of want to like work the tool around. And then what we've got in our shop is we've actually got a blade sharpener right next to our lathe, so that you can turn for a while, and then you can just come over here, sharpen your blade, give it a couple passes, and then come back over. Because a dull blade, it's the worst. Now this guy, if I cut in too much, the lathe will just stop. So you can sort of like feel your way and know that like, all right, I can't take that much off. Okay, now if you can see, I'm kind of getting far away from my piece, and I'll start to feel kind of like not very confident, even, you know, with myself, because it's like, okay, that's a little too far. So I'll move it now that I've created a little space there. Start again. Now, I had this wood turner teach me this trick. He goes, all right, if you want to know if you've reached the place where you've knocked off all the edges, stick your tool on there and it'll bounce. So right there you can tell I still got a lot of work to do. Right here, I'm getting closer, see? So it's kind of an easy way to kind of tell. Obviously you know down here, that ain't happening. But right here, I'm getting close, but it's still kind of vibrating. You can hear it even as you turn. Okay, so you can see up here at the top, I've now reached like just a perfect little circle. You can come check that out if you want. Ever watch Bob Ross, the painter? Sometimes I sort of feel like Bob Ross. Yeah, you know, you just want to, it's like you just want to do a little turn here, a little tree here. Sort of cheat here and try and use these tools a little bit differently than what they're made for. See how the machine started to slow down right there?